Production, Anil, Randy, and Randy. 2 plus 2 be stress.
No need to impress.
Music movement. If you to second guess, triple threat, back again with the best. Goro ki na kaalo ki, duniya hai dil walon ki.
हाँ गोरो के ना कालो की दुनिया है दिल वालों की
हंस के जिए, हंस के मरे, हम जैसे दिल वालों की.
गोरो के ना कालो की दुनिया है दिल वालों की. This world that we live in is a wonderful place. Don't take it for granted. There's no time to waste. Laugh, cry, smile, be merry. Tell me again why you need to worry. It's your fate, your time, your happiness. You heard it right from Randy Reckless. Spread love, mamo, never forget the power of the voice of Triple Threat. Booyah!
Three kings reunite as one. Music movement. गली गली में गीत हमारे गूंजे सुबह शाम. हम गीतों के सौदागर हैं, यही हमारा काम. अरे गली गली में गीत हमारे गूंजे सुबह शाम. हम गीतों के सौदागर हैं, यही हमारा काम. न सोना न चांदी, गीतों से हमको प्यार. न सोना न चांदी, गीतों से हमको प्यार.
गोरो की ना कालो की दुनिया है दिल वालों की.
गोरों की न कालों की, दुनिया है दिल वालों की. And we come back again, Mr. Dunia Reckless, Ranjit on the ends, uplift the culture. Shoulder to shoulder, trio with touch stage, my friend is over. Pause. Time to talk truth. Well, if I love it, but between me and you, then we laughing at your face and run like them clear. Chat sneaking at the grass, we don't better beware. Reckless scent and music movement, part 2 of the do for make a statement. No matter how much time drive rich, here we 3 kings reunite, feel like destiny.
A film is or should be more like music than like fiction. It should be a progression of moods and feelings. The theme, what's behind the emotion, the meaning, all comes later. Tonight we will have music and a film on our show. This is Get Real with Shameeza, and I'm your hostess, Shameeza Ali. It is truly a pleasure being with you this evening. Salam, namaste, and good evening to everyone joining us on YouTube, Facebook, Island Zone Radio, and on NTN Channel 69 in Georgetown, Guyana. Our guests tonight are true talents and innovators. They're musicians, and it's a team of amazing individuals. And I can't wait to introduce you to each and every one of them. But first, we have a giveaway. Our giveaway is compliments of Videsi Caribbean Food Specialists. It's a holiday basket. And here's your question for the opportunity to win that basket. Last week on Get Real with Shameeza, we spoke to Raymond Ramnarine. What was the name of his snowman? Again, last week we spoke to Raymond Ramnarine. What was the name of his snowman? The first person to get that answer right will win that basket and its compliments of Videsi Caribbean food. While you guys do that, please continue to share the live with your friends and family. Here is a message from our sponsors.
Enos Driving School offers training for CDL licenses, including tractor-trailers, trucks, and school buses. Just think, with a CDL license, you can have access to thousands of driving jobs at large companies such as FedEx, UPS, MTA, or New York Sanitation. Enos Driving School also offers defensive driving courses and training classes for cars and motorcycles, all taught by their college trained instructors who can even schedule your road test appointments. Inquire about other driving and training packages as well. You might even be qualified for their free CDL training, as they are a certified institution with the New York State Workforce One program. Call Enos Driving School today. They've been serving our community for over 10 years.
They will create history for our community. Please welcome the cast of Dream Chaser. First, we start with the ladies. We have Ria Ramdeen. Ria, welcome.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Hi,
Thank
my pleasure to be
Hi,
here.
Ria. Welcome. It's a pleasure to have you. And our director, it's beautiful Maria. Maria,
Hello.
welcome.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Shameeza. Thank you for having us.
Pleasure having you. And next is our, everyone knows her. We have Radhika Olart.
Hi, Shameeza. Hi, Maria. Hi, Ria. How's
Hi.
everybody doing? Hi, everyone. It's a pleasure to be on the show, Shameeza. Thank you for having me.
Pleasure
And
having you.
yes,
And next, we'll introduce the men of the cast of Dream Chasers. This is our lead
yes.
actors and actresses. First, we start with Jay Kuma. Jay,
Hey
welcome.
guys, good evening.
Yeah,
Nice to be here.
pleasure having you. We'll go next to Kenneth Shivraj.
Hi, everyone. Thanks, Shameeza, for having us.
It's a pleasure, Kenneth. And then we go to our star of the movie, Suvir Ramsuk.
Hi everyone. Hi Shameeza. Thank you for having me and thank you for having all of us.
It's a pleasure. And as you guys know, it's the season finale. It's actually season 5 finale of Get Real with Shameeza. I'm so excited that we can end this season with such an amazing cast. Like I said tonight, we not only have you guys, but we also have music. We'll have three gentlemen who has made history in our community with their music. But first, let's get to know you guys. I'll start off with the ladies first, and I just need to know a little bit about yourself, who you are, and a little bit about you. So, Ria, since you were the first one, can you tell us a little bit about yourself
So,
and your role in the movie as well? I'm sorry.
no problem. So, I'm Ria Ramdeen. I'm Trinidadian born, and I would be the mother of David Madre, who is severe, and I come from a musical family background. I'm a mom of two boys, two teenage boys, and it's a new venture for me. I'm being loved more than I can imagine by a whole bunch of new people, and it's amazing, amazing, amazing to meet all of you. I must say, um, and I'm gonna, I'm enjoying every moment of it at this point, and I'm excited to see what's yet to come.
I am excited. Thank you, Ria. And I will now move on to Radhika.
Hi, everyone, again. Well, my name is Rodrigo Olarte, and I am an actress, a comedian, an MC, and now recently became a radio host as well. So it is a pleasure being that Maria, she got me for the movie. She spoke to me, and I am going to be Sita Boj, the mother of the star girl, Simran. Um, so I'm excited to be in the movie. I've known Maria for not very much, but for a long time. She seems to have seen some of the shows before, but I have been, checking out her enchanted blue photographs for a while. I've been a follower of her, very talented and creative, and I am happy that she chose me to do such an important role in her dreams. So that's it.
Quite an important role because you play the mom to
The
the
Guyanese
Guyanese
girl.
daughter,
Right.
who is you're like the lead of the family of the Guyanese family, right? So it's quite important because we have a lot of Guyanese and we have our Trinidadians. So the two moms of the Trinidadian and the Guyanese family are here with us, and then we have our beautiful director. She's young, she's very ambitious, and she's no other than Maria. Maria, welcome. It's a pleasure to have you here this evening.
Thank you, Shameeza. Thank you for having us on your season finale. It means a lot. Thank you to everybody that's watching. I see a lot of people that I know, so the support and the love feels really good. My mom, Sharmila, everybody, thank you. Thank you,
Good
Shameeza,
evening,
for
Mom. Good
yes,
evening, Sharmila.
everybody, everyone that's tuned in right now.
So, well, I'll move on to the guys. And first, we'll go with Kenneth. Kenneth, can you
Hey,
introduce yourself?
sure. Thanks again for having us. I'm Kenneth Maharaj. I play Ashton Madre, the father of David Madre. I was born in Trinidad. I've been a full-time actor for several years. And this is the first time I've done so many different productions, and this is the first time I'm going to be doing production with a full Caribbean cast. So I am super excited. And just to be on this show with all my Caribbean people is just a blast. So looking to have some fun. I was introduced to Maria by Mahadeo Shivraj. And Maria and I connected on so many levels. So I'm excited to work with her. She's been just amazing in starting this and trooping out all the ups and downs that we've had so far. So I'm just excited to be here, excited to be on your show, and ready to get this bacchanal started.
Yes, we are. Now, you're a very young dad.
Well, I appreciate that. I'll take that. I'm not so young, but I'll take that.
And now we'll move on to Jay Kuma. Jay, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and your role in the movie?
Hey, so I've worked with Maria over several years, and it was an honor to be invited to be part of this, and to be part of such a talented crew. The only acting I've done before was acting a fool in college, and somehow it led me here with all these talented individuals. I'll be playing Ravi, which is David's best friend in the movie, who goes through all the ups and downs with him, and is kind of like his confidant and his brother throughout the turmoil that his character will be facing with all the family drama and all the mixed emotions that goes through such a character in these kind of situations. So I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a great chemistry and a great interaction among all of us with the way things have been laid out.
Perfect. And I know someone that's playing a best friend to another character in the movie, and we'll talk about that in just a little bit. But we now move on to the star of our film, Severe Ramsuk. Severe.
Hi. How you doing? I think that's probably one of the hardest things to do when somebody say introduce yourself, right? You don't really know where to go. It's like tell them
Yes.
the truth about who you really are, or then make something up so people could like you. But at the end of the day, listen, I'm like Trini to the bone. That's how plain and simple I could say it. Coming all the way from Trinidad, I'm here in New York right now. I'm I'm a jack of a lot of trades. I master some of them, but what I'm looking to master is my role as David Madre in this upcoming project called Dream Chaser, and it's one in which I know I will be able to do just because of all the amazing, talented individuals around me. So it's just my pleasure to be here right now and being able to absorb everyone's energy and everything that it has to offer. That's why I'm really looking forward to working together with these like-minded individuals, and I can't wait to see what else comes out of it.
Yeah, and I can't wait to see the end product because there's so much talent, there's so much people here that I see so much potential in, and it will be crazy to watch the end product, and I can't wait for that. We don't know when that's going to happen, but it will happen in time, the right time. It will happen. I am playing Reshma Prasad, and I'm best friends with Radhika, right? The Guyanese mom. And I'm so excited, not only to get started on this project, but to be a part of it because it will make history for our people. And we need this. We need something to call our own, where people can look us up and not think we're from Ghana or any other place in this world, where they see our film and they know who we are. And the movie really depicts us as who we are as people from the Caribbean, or as West Indians, right? So I'm excited to see it, and I'm ready to give my best shot as Rishma Prasad, and to work with each and every one of you because I know it will be amazing. Uh, I will let you guys take over from here. You guys are free now to ask any member of the cast a question. So, does anyone have a question they've been dying to know about someone from the cast?
Who's gonna
Radhika,
go first?
I feel like you got something you have to get off your chest, so you have to tell them.
I, I have met. It was very interesting meeting some of the cast last. I think it was last Sunday,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
or 2 Sundays ago. I can't even
No, it was
remember.
last Sunday.
It's Christmas week, and I don't even know what day I'm on. But it was just a couple. I got to meet the cast, and it was like just walking in. It was like you're walking into family. Like we've known each other for a very long time, and it was like so. It was so comfortable being with the ones that were there. We didn't get to meet the entire cast, but it was very, very beautiful being there and sharing that moment. We shared about 2 hours or 3 hours, but it was a very lovely evening. And we were like on one and one. We chatted a little bit. Some people I knew, some I didn't meet as yet. Of course, I had met Severe a little bit before, and he's enchanting, charming. He's Prince Charming, so everybody loves Severe. And then I got to meet Kenneth. I hadn't meet him before, but I heard about his movies, and I was peeking on the YouTubes a little bit to check out who he was too. And I got, Rhea. Sorry. Yeah, and I met Ria, and we clicked together too. I guess we'll keep our fighting shots for the movie. So
Yeah.
we'll keep our arguments there. Um, and then I met Jay. It was very interesting talking to Jay as well. I think he's going to be a relative of mine in the movie. I'm not, uh,
Sorry, guys.
Bless
yeah,
you.
bless you, bless you. And of course,
Yeah, he plays
Maria.
your nephew.
Huh?
He plays
He's
your
my nephew,
nephew.
right? Yes, yes. I thought he was my nephew. Uh, and yes, it's very interesting. Maria, always, I love you since we've connected. We talk and we get along very nice. And I mean, I'm looking forward to meeting the whole entire cast. There were a few more girls there, and it was very interesting that hour. And I'm looking forward to meeting the rest of the cast as well. I'm ready to roll up my sleeves and get working on this. Let's
Very
do it.
nice.
Let's do it. Yes.
Let's do this. And then I have a quiz. I have a question. If anyone can get this right, you guys will get a prize.
Sure.
Maria Ramdin is related to someone who will be on the show later
Oh,
today,
I know this.
later
You
tonight.
just
Can you
commented.
guys guess? He has graced our show many times before, and we love him here at Get Real with Shameeza. Can you guys guess who
A,
she is
a,
related to?
a
Roddy
clue.
J.
It starts with R.
Yes. The winner will get a special prize.
Yeah.
And we move on now. And Severe. Now, I noticed that you started your craft at a very young age. I did a little research on you and I saw an array of photos from when you were very young. Who's the
Mm.
person that influenced the path you chose to be on today?
Well, like any child growing up, whose parents have nothing much to do, their mothers kind of bother them and be like, "You sit there, let me take a photo of you," and it all started from there. Me being my mom's little toy to play with, being able to dress up, being able to do all these things. I think she really encouraged me onto that path. I stopped at the age of, let's say, 12 years old from being able to do all those creative stuff with her to go and play cricket. But then from there, I was approached and someone told me that I should do a portfolio and get into modeling, that I could make some money from it and I could be in some commercials. But I didn't really pay any heed to them only until about a year after, where I was basically, um, I was seen by a photographer in the gym and they really wanted to do a photo shoot with me. And from there, everything just went uphill.
Wow. Very impressive career for you, Severe. Now to be in a film, right? Just from the little postings that you've had in your career. I mean, you've done many things. Like you said, you're a jack of many trades. You've done a lot of things in your young career so far, and we're very proud of you because to watch you grow and every time, like you were recently at an event with me, and there were people there that came and waited for you
Mhm.
for a while because they're like, we heard Sophia will be here. We heard so they didn't care about anything else. Santa Claus was there. There were so many things happening. They didn't care about any of it. They just wanted to see you. And I guess that's the impact that you have left on your followers. They love you and they look forward to seeing you. Maria, you have a long professional career and you have been very involved in the film industry over the years. What inspired you to come up with the concept of Dream Chaser?
Well, it's such a powerful story that's never been told. When we look back at all the people that's migrated from not only Guyana and Trinidad, but from all over the world to come to the United States, New York mainly, even though we're overpopulated here, they seem to somehow find home here. And it's such a powerful story, like I said, and it needs to be told. When I was a little girl growing up, there was nobody like me that represented, you know, our community. No one that looked like me on television, especially. So basically, this is just the beginning to show other little girls, brown girls, that we can do it. It doesn't matter where we've come from. We could put a story together and tell a profound story that needs to be told. When I think back of my grandparents, my parents, and even your parents, even you, even all of us here, we all have a story, and that story deserves to be told. I am very tired of explaining that Guyana is in South America and not Ghana. So
Yes.
just recently I had a conversation with someone and he didn't know at all. He said, just by looking at your photo, I can tell you're Indian, but I apologize. I see that your last name is Singh. And I was like, no, 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 I am Indian. It's just that my ancestors left India on a boat and they ended up in Guyana. That's the only difference. And he was like, wow, I didn't even know that. And he was so like oblivious to the fact that we even exist. So I said to him, this is why it's important for us to bring this film to life and tell this story, to not only put us on the map, but it's also a big celebration of who we are as people, as West Indian community, the Caribbean community. This is a celebration of who we are as people, and by putting this film together, it's not just about me launching my filmmaking career. It's about giving all these other people an opportunity to shine, because obviously I see potential in every single person that I've casted, and I know that with these people I'll be able to execute that story that I've written and take it to the next level. And this isn't going to be the type of film that we're used to from our not to say that it hasn't been done, with excellence. It's just that for the vision that I have, we're going to take this one, with the global audience, and to be able to introduce ourselves to the world in a very tasteful and sophisticated way.
Indeed.
I'm looking forward to working with everybody on the cast, and I'm looking forward to sharing the story and the film to all the beautiful people that's been watching. I want to take a moment to say thank you to the people, because without everyone that's been supporting, without the love, we won't get really far. Like, we need the support from the public, and the love and the outpour that we've been getting has been tremendous. And to everybody that's watching, it's so many of you to list, but just know that we appreciate the love and the support, and we're looking forward to sharing this one with you. And it's going to move you, it's going to inspire you, and it's going to take you to a next level. Stay tuned.
Definitely. Tell me about your experience as a director and how it led to you casting the lead, Severe, for this movie, and how did you guys connect? How did you connect with him initially?
So I was particularly looking for someone to fill that role, and we auditioned quite a few people. I wanted to make sure that whoever it is that we pick is going to be able to be able to bring this character alive, like to be able to tell this story and to live that person. And I remember meeting him. I was scrolling through TikTok and I saw him, and I looked up his stuff, and I thought that, he would be perfect for the role. So then I contacted him, we spoke, we connected right away. Um, I knew right there and then, like, even without sending him his audition lines and without him even submitting his audition tapes, I just knew right there and then, like, this is our guy. This is going to be our David. He'll be the person that's going to be telling the story that we've written. And here we are. He's a joy to work with. I feel like he landed in front of us by blessing. I've never seen him before, but for some reason, all of you guys know him. Everybody knows him. I've showed him to even my mom, my sister. They're like, yeah, we know this guy. We follow him. So that was the first time that I was ever seeing him, and I was completely blown away. Not only is he good looking, which helps for the role, he's also very talented. He's very inspiring. Anyone can learn so much from him. He's such a great person. I had the opportunity of speaking to his mom the other day, and I could see exactly where he gets it from, that softness, that kindness, that light. So it's a joy to actually work with him. We haven't really tapped into anything as far as like the film, like the hard stuff, but so far he's been giving it 110%. And, I'm very impressed. I'm very happy. I'm very proud to have him on the cast of Dream Chaser.
Speaking about 100%, Jay, you want to unmute?
Sorry.
How important do you see your role in this film?
We all kind of have a confidant in our life at some point, and I always tell people success is never an individual effort, whether it's relationship or business or otherwise. Success is always like a team effort, and you know, being that best friend or that confidant for somebody when they're going through a crossroads in their life, it's important in a very personal way, in a very very private way, and sometimes those relationships, it doesn't get announced to the world, but it's a big thing in the private life of whoever's going through these situations. So, having done that for a cousin or a friend, and we've all done that for people we've been close with. I feel it's a very personal approach that needs to be taken. Um, you know, it's
Yeah,
almost overlooked sometimes when we think
exactly.
about our own life. But when you really analyze situations, I guess a woman can relate to this a little easier than men. But overall, whenever there's been a crossroads and you found your way out, usually there's been like a guiding voice or a guiding light, and just even to have that small impact can make such a big difference in someone's life. And to do this over here on screen, and the 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 dichotomy for what the character is going through, it's almost something we take for granted being Caribbean, Trini, and Guyanese. But to display it on screen and to show people who may not have an idea of what happens within our culture, because we're a culture within a culture essentially. And
Exactly.
I trust Maria has thought about all these things, and seeing this vision come to screen, I think it's a very heartwarming and very personal approach, as a whole, and it's very flattering to think that all these different people play such a role in one person's relationship with someone else. And
Indeed.
every culture has their own take on this. We see it on sitcoms and TV or Netflix shows, but it doesn't really highlight what we all understand to be relating to our own cultures here. So being able to participate in that, I think it's doing a justice to us and our people.
I agree. Should we change that quote that says behind every successful woman there is a man, or every successful man there is a should we change it now to behind every successful man there is a J? We'll talk about it. Maybe we can design something that says behind every successful man or woman there is a J, or there is a Reshma, right?
Sure.
You hope.
Um,
All right, I'd
Kenneth.
like to interrupt. Someone in the comment section said I sound like I'm in love.
Oh, aren't we all in love with the movie,
Come
with
on, guys. I can
Safir, and
speak
with
about
each other?
someone on
Because
that level without,
yes, I saw that comment, and
yeah.
I'm in love with
thank you for
Safir.
that
I
comment.
know. Like, I'm in love with all of you guys.
And Jay
Right.
too.
Likewise.
I feel like if we weren't in love with each other, we're doing something wrong.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. We
Yeah.
have to be in love with each other.
Hmm.
Now, Kenneth, can you tell me about a personal experience in your life that connects you to the role you're playing in this film?
Well, it's interesting because the same thing, being born in Trinidad, but I came over here when I was a little boy, grew up over here, and it's the same thing. People don't understand where Trinidad is, and one of the things I always get a lot, in fact, I got it just last week, is, oh my God, your English is so good. Where are you from? It's this perception that because you're a person of color that, you don't speak English or whatever. So you get it from all different angles. You get it from all kinds of, all kinds of people and stuff like that. So it's amazing that I started off acting, and I've had the pleasure of acting with so many greats and in so many cool projects, and I've never been able to do a production with your own Caribbean people and represent your own Caribbean people. I've played the Indian guy from India with the Indian accent. I've played the cab driver and the doctor and the deli owner in so many different productions. So to be able to do this, it's certainly a dream come true. And it's the title of this film is sort of the journey of my life. I've been chasing a dream pretty much my whole life, and it's coming a little bit for full circle in this manner of being able to perform with your own people. So looking forward to it, and also having my own family and having my own son, and him being an American, and trying to instill certain Trini values in him and things like that. And some of that is being portrayed in the film. So it's there's so many elements of real life overlaying within this character and within this film and the little family that we have. So it's just going to be a lot of fun, and I can't wait for us to not only shoot this thing, but for it to be finished on screen and for our people, our Caribbean people, to see it. They're going to be blown away.
There will be, and like I said, it's hard not to fall in love with the cast. Every character that I see, each and every one of you have something unique about yourself. and you will definitely bring it into this movie,
Yeah.
and it will definitely add value. It will add something different, and I can't wait. I mean, I wish the project was over
Yeah.
tomorrow so that we could really see the end
Jump
results, but
into it.
it will take time and it will definitely take a lot of hard work.
Yeah.
But it's going to be fun because I feel the connection among each and every one of you. And I
Well, that's
can't
the
wait
thing.
for us to get
It's
started
yeah.
and get
Our
through this
Caribbean
project.
people, we are a unique people, and
Hmm.
we have this incredible story to tell. So you're right.
Yes.
We can't wait.
We can't wait. And, we have a lot of people that are watching from different parts of the world. We have people joining us from Trinidad. We have people from Ontario just visiting us, watching. We have people in Guyana. I also see the author of Kiss and Breed, a man that's been inspiring many of us in the
My
community in
inspiration. I
his
just saw
recent
him too.
book. And he says, a beautiful moment at this wonderful time in our heritage. Looking at the director and her cast on the screen is a clear indication that a wonderful film is about to happen. Congrats for putting this show together, Shameeza. I thank you, Mr.
Oh,
Rohit Jagisar, for being a part
beautiful.
of our show tonight, taking the time to be here. I know he's super busy. We had the honor of having dinner with him recently here in New York, and I
Yes.
can tell you, meeting him in person is just so inspiring, and it adds so much value to my life. Things that I've overlooked, I was able to look at in a different light. I know,
Hmm.
Maria, you were there,
Hmm.
Sophia, you were there, and it was just so awesome to be in his presence. There's just something about him, the light, the positivity, everything about him just makes you want to stay there. I mean, we were supposed to have a dinner for about 60 minutes and it ended up being over 2 hours. And I didn't want that evening to end because I was so inspired by him. So thank you, Mr. Rohit Jagasar.
Yes. Thank you.
Maria,
Yes.
um, so I know that all the projects that you've done and all the things that you've worked on. This has to be the dearest project to you right now,
Sure is. Yes.
right? Like we said, it will be the first time that our community, our West Indian Caribbean community, will have a movie that represents all of us in this capacity. As a director, how does this make you feel?
I'm very proud. The love that we've been getting has been overwhelming in a great way. It's been received exactly how I projected it to be received. It's a little bit overwhelming, but it makes me feel good because finally, like all of you guys have been saying, finally there's a film that represents us, and that's really the mission. We've been paying money to go see Bollywood stars, Hollywood stars for a long time, and now it's time for us to do that for our own. And this is just the beginning of it. Like, we're not going to stop. Dream Chaser is just one of many that we're taking off the ground, and I'm very proud of it. So as a director, as the person that's orchestrating the whole story and bringing the film to life, it makes me feel very proud because not only do I have you guys on set, on my cast, your families, their love, their support, my mom, my family, my sister. I just, I see a lot of familiar faces, people from all over the world that's logged in. I see Suvir's mom sending us a bunch of stars. So it's for me,
Is
it's
that
very,
Kiran?
yeah, that's his
Kiran?
mom.
All
Yes.
right.
So it
Good
makes me very
evening to
proud.
you.
Yeah, like every public places where we've taken Severe, like to see the love that he gets from the people, it's for me, it's a very proud moment. Wherever any one of my cast member goes, and the love that they receive from the people, that's very, it makes me feel very good to know that we're doing this, and we've teamed up with some really elite, great people from our community, and we're actually doing this. I mean, we casted someone all the way from Trinidad and brought him here to do this the right way, to make sure we give the people what they want. And just like based on the love that he's been receiving, I have no doubt that this is our guy that's going to take our film to the next level.
Perfect. Well said. Now we will hand it over to our viewers. You can ask any questions that you would like. What would you like to know to the cast? Is there anyone specific that you have questions for? Please ask your questions in the comments. And then, Severe,
Yeah.
you have recently traveled, like Maria said, from Trinidad to New York for this
Hmm.
project. What has the experience been like for you being here in a completely different place? And you've been here now for a few weeks. What has that experience been for you?
So I mightn't be the best individual to ask questions like this because you're not gonna get answers like, "Well, I miss whom," and I miss my parents. I'm not that guy, right? I'm
Right.
ready to go. I'm literally ready to chase my dreams. And if I look back into 2018, I was here for the summer in New York, and if I remember that feeling sitting on the subway, my legs sticking to the chair. Well, let's not go back there, but now to be on the whole different side of the spectrum where it's like cold, you're wrapped up in like 3, 4 layers. But it comes down to chasing your dreams, and I was just thinking about it about 2 nights ago. I just remember talking aloud to myself and even talking to my friends back in school. I wrote behind a girl's book. I signed my name about 100 times, and I said, "Keep that. One day is going to be worth millions of dollars," right? She's actually my best friend till this day. But here I am now, like, partially living one of my dreams, starting to see it become a little more fruitful and starting to see a pathway in which I could follow to not only just do it for myself, but as an example for those to follow. So being able to do this hard part of the journey, which at the end of the day is still hard because you're away from home. I miss my dog. I miss my mom. I miss everyone at the end of the day because you have to make sacrifices. But I'm also making those sacrifices for my people, my family, and then for my country, and then everyone that I do inspire. So it's a sacrifice that I'm willing to make, but I'm willing to do it because I have the support of the rest of my cast and my director, of course.
Definitely. Now, speaking of jack of many trades, right? You have many things that you do, right? But the acting, it's quite off. Acting is one of those things, right? Do you have an expectation for your acting career?
Do
Like, where do you see yourself?
I believe expectations lead to disappointments, but I know my potential is limitless. And I mean, honestly, Kenneth could tell you before I even knew anything about this project or even started to ask questions, I'm like, can I bother you? Can I do this? Because I've done my research not only on him, but I just wanted to talk to him because he had experience. And sometimes you learn through just conversation, you learn just through other people's experiences. And he being somebody who have a career in acting, I really do look up to him, and then I do look forward to even working with everyone else who've had that experience. When it
Yeah.
comes to my career in acting, I could only work hard for what I believe in. But I think the man above really has the true plan for me. I don't know what it is. And it's like, someone asks you where you're going to see yourself in 5 years. The answer that I will give today is going to change tomorrow. So all I could just say is all about pushing for my goals, and that's what I'm going towards right now.
Yeah. Well said. Beautifully said, as a matter of fact. Kenneth, you have set the bar high for us as an actor in American movies and shows. You have definitely set the bar high for all of us because knowing that we have a professional who is there, we look up to you, right? We look up to working with you and we look up to what you will have uh, to share with us. How does that feel for you?
Well, no pressure. I mean,
No pressure at all. That's what I'm saying.
yeah, none whatsoever. No, first of all, I'm humbled by that, and really, really appreciate that. It's acting comes from within. It's something that has to come from inside of you. Um, so when you after you get past all of the memorization of the lines and the script and all of that stuff and the blocking and all of that, it's just instinctual. It just comes from the inside. So, and I believe that everybody has something on the inside that relates to this project passionately, so they will be able to deliver. And I don't think me being an experienced actor, or anyone maybe having less experience will show on this at all. Whatever I can do to help anybody to feel more comfortable, I certainly will do. But I do believe that after meeting most everyone from the cast, I do believe that everybody has that passion on the inside for this project, where they're going to deliver either equally or way beyond what I may be able to deliver on this. So, but whatever I can do
Yeah.
to help, I
It,
certainly will.
you said it, Kenneth. It's it's a pleasure and honor to be part of this project. There are many people out there that will give anything to be in the position that we are, right?
Exactly.
To represent their people, to represent our countries, and to represent who we are as West Indians. They will do anything. So to be a part of this project is truly an honor. And I think, all of us as part of the cast, we see our role and we take it seriously
Yeah,
for that, because there are many people that can be paid to do roles. But for us, uh, we take this seriously. We want our people to be proud of us. We want
exactly.
our country to be represented well.
Yes.
And I feel we will definitely deliver on that.
Yeah, I'm confident we will.
Maria, you mentioned earlier, there are many young girls and women out there who, uh, are inspired. As a woman who has taken on such a huge role as director of this movie, having a dream that you're going to put out there, right? There are many young girls and women out there who only dream of this. What is your advice to those women or young girls?
Just don't ever let anybody tell you you can't do anything. Just believe in yourself, be consistent, be true to yourself, and keep working at your craft. No one can take that away from you. That's pretty much it. Just believe in yourself.
Beautifully said. I think we're done here. Our message is clear for the movie. um, there are many things that can be said here tonight and many things that we can do. But again, we need the love and the support of our viewers and the people who are
Yes,
watching us
the
right
people.
now. So to you guys, you are the movie to us. Without your support, without you sharing Dream Chaser, the film, with your friends and family, spreading the word, we wouldn't be able to have a movie because it wouldn't matter. We can't
Exactly.
watch it by ourselves, right? So we
Yes.
ask you, share your feedback with us. I know Maria has a website. Maria, you want to tell us what our website is
Oh,
and how
yes,
we
we
can.
have a website for the film. It's called dreamchaserthefilm.com. We also have an Instagram page with the same name, Dream Chaser the Film, and also right here on Facebook, Dream Chaser the Film.
And
As we go deeper into production, we're going to have a section on the website that's going to feature some behind the scenes stuff to keep you guys in the loop.
very good. Now, each and every one of you, like I said, are unique in your own way. And you have your different, we all have our people who follow us because of who we are, what we believe in, our message to our followers, right? A lot of female follow me because they like my message about woman empowerment. So each and
Yeah.
every one of you have your thing that you're loved for, you're supported for. How can anyone that's watching us, if they see something in you that they like, how can they follow you? Maria, how can we follow you if we want to know more about your role in the movie and who you are as a person?
Well, my main social media is Facebook, and I go by my name Ria Ramdeen. I'm also on Instagram, um, and that's pretty much about it. But Facebook is the easiest way.
That's perfectly fine. And just in case you're wondering, she is the sister of Ranji, who will be joining us shortly. Ranji Frandin and Ria. It was truly a pleasure. Radhika, how can we get in contact with you?
Well, again, I'm also on Facebook and on Instagram. Um, anybody, you can always call me. My number is out there as well. So, again, phone call is always welcome. If I do not answer at the same time, I'll get back to you. But basically,
Tell everyone your
Facebook and
Instagram's name.
Instagram. Yeah, I remember the Instagram name now.
Tell everybody the name of it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm ready to party. Yeah, there you
Wow.
go.
Say that again for us.
It's Roddy to party.
Ready to party.
That's my
Guys,
Instagram name.
join that hashtag, that Instagram name. Jay, you're
Um,
very quiet, you're very, cool. How can we follow you on your social media accounts?
you could find me on Instagram. It's J Street NYC, JAY Street NYC. it's the best way to get in contact with me.
Perfect. And Kenneth?
Same thing, Instagram, first and last name Kenneth Maharaj. Um, Hit me up. And Suvir has been coaching me on my Instagram. So yeah, so it's going to get better. So
And
yeah, just find me
Severe,
on
I
there.
think everyone knows how they
Probably has
can
to
reach
coach
you,
me
but
too.
just in case we have that one person that doesn't know how to reach you or how to connect with you on social media, where can they go to
Yeah,
find you?
yeah. Well, before I say that, Kenneth plays my dad, but I think
Mhm.
he actually deserves some buff because I've been pushing at him like, yo, you need to do this, and he's like, I know, But my name, Suvir Ramsuk, as you see it on screen here, any platform you will be able to find it. If you have problems, you can just Google it, and it should pop up right there.
Definitely, guys, go follow them and also follow Dream Chaser, the film. We have a website that's available. We're on Facebook, we're on Instagram. Please follow us. Please share the page with your loved ones. Visit our page. Leave us your feedback. We want to know what is it that you think, your opinions, and we're open to feedback. We love your feedback. It can only help us to grow. Um, Tonight has truly been an amazing experience. Guys, what would you guys like to leave us with tonight? Maria?
Um, Lots of positivity and love. Thank you guys for being on the cast of Dream Chaser. Thank you to all the people who has been cheering us on. We promise that we won't let you down with this one. We're going to make you very proud. And thanks again. And I feel very blessed. When you asked me how I said I felt I'm proud, but I also feel blessed, first and foremost, to be here, to have this opportunity, to be given life. Thank you to my mom for giving me life, for bringing me in this world, and for God for giving me ability, for blessing me with talent, to be able to be capable of doing all the things that I can do. So thank you, and it's an honor to have all of you on this journey with me. Thank you, Shameeza, for having us, and I see that we've overstayed our time by like almost an hour. So thank you. It's been a pleasure. I can't wait to actually return to the show when we're getting into production or half
Yes,
production.
indeed. We have to bring because there is more people that's part of the cast. This
Yes,
is
we
our
have
lead
altogether
cast right now.
26 cast members.
Yes.
A lot of them are logged in, tune in, watching right now, and a lot of them are behind the scenes, but we hope to bring everyone little by little.
I do see a very good comment. I want to read it to all of you. It's from Shanta Ramroop, and she says, I want to follow all of you. You are all amazing.
Oh,
Thank you,
Thank you,
Shanta.
Shanta.
And
thank you.
we would love to have you follow each and every one of us. We thank you. We're humbled by your comment, and we will definitely keep that in mind that we're all amazing. It's a great reminder that you guys are all amazing, and it's a pleasure
God's
to be
gifts.
Thank
part of
you.
this.
Yes.
Exactly. And this is not the end of Dream Chaser. This is the beginning of Dream Chaser. We will
It's
have you
just
guys
scratching
back
the surface.
throughout 2023. We'll have the entire cast. We'll have different members of the cast join us and tell us more about the film. Again, the follow Dream Chaser, the film. Look at our website. We'll have different updates for you guys there. So it's important that you're following us to get all the updates and all the juicy drama of what's happening on Dream Chaser. Severe, what is your message?
Well, my message is for everyone who's been supporting so far, don't stop. I mean, we are yet to get into the heavy part of the production, but what we've been able to put out there is for you to see what we are capable of in the smallest amounts, and that's going to amount into tenfold, a hundredfold, a thousandfold. So, it's all about getting the audience involved and letting them also be part of the process. So don't drop off the grid. We are always going to be there, and we are going to be making history, and we want you all to be part of it and also
Yes.
feel like it's not our project you're watching, it's our project, like our
All
project,
everybody. Yes.
mine's, and because it's we could not, as I say, I will not be anything without those who support me, and I feel vice versa, so we,
Yes.
we depend on your support. So continue with it, and we will always support you. Our mission here is to carry out a film that could now make you feel and relate to a message that you know you will be able to carry on for generations, especially for your loved ones. So just thank you for the support and continue to support those around you, and have a very great new year.
Well, yes,
Thank
Happy New
you,
Year to
Severe.
everyone.
Ria,
Yes.
what's your message?
Well, like everybody on the cast and everybody knows, this is like extremely, extremely new to me. The first time I met with Maria, like I told her, it has to be God sent. I asked God for direction, and courtesy my brother, this came
Yes.
bam smack on my lap. No regrets so far. A little intimidated sometimes, a little scary sometimes, because it's like way out of something that I've ever done. But I'm like super excited. The support that I've been getting has been extremely, extremely, extremely awesome. Um, Maria, amazing, amazing, amazing individual. Um, Kenneth, my on screen husband,
Of course.
he has offered all his support, and my sons and I can't stop looking at him on and we always googling him. Suvir, as I call him, my popo. he I feel like I'm his real mom. And I did follow him on Facebook prior to this, and never thought I would actually meet him. But a lot of the people that he have friends with and connected to, I happen to have known, and so it made it easier for me to follow him. So, like I say, I think I'm telling our community and our world out there, you don't even know what you're in store for. I think it's going to be fantastic. It's going to be fabulous, and it's given us an opportunity to take us worldwide. And
Yeah.
Maria, without you, we wouldn't have been able to even do this.
And I
And
won't be able to do it without you either. We need each other to do this.
and I hope that I can fit the shoe that I've been
Of
given.
course, Ria. Shameeza, must say to you, Ria is one of the most courageous people that I know. To not know anything about the project, but just like dive right in and just so willing to learn. And I see so much potential in her, and I believe in her, and I'm very happy that you're a part of this project. And whatever it is that we can do to make the process a comfortable one for you, we'll go above and beyond. Because I'm very, very
Definitely.
happy that you're a part of this.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Much
and I see
appreciated.
Of
Ranjit is
course.
saying that
Yes.
he's very proud of you, Ria. He says he's very proud of you, and two very talented individuals, Ranjit and Ria. Radhika,
Well, first of all, I want to thank all the followers and all the fans. And I must say that wherever you go now, it's all Dream Chaser. I
Dream
go to the
chaser.
supermarket, I go to anywhere I go to, everybody's, where can we see the movie? When can we see the movie? When is the movie out? Can we watch it on YouTube? They're already so excited to have a glimpse of what is going on. I'm saying, good things take some time. So have some patience, and the finished product is gonna wow everyone.
Yes.
Maria had a dream, and she passed that dream on to us, and now we're living dreams. We're fulfilling a lot of dreams that we didn't even know that was stagnant in us. So, as Maria said, and somebody said they have dreams and it can come true. Dreams can come true. Just work
Where
towards
there's a will, there is a way.
there
exactly.
certainly is.
Yeah. Where there's
Certainly
a will,
is.
there's a way. Exactly. And a lot of relatives behind that will too.
Yes.
But
Yes.
yes,
Radhika,
but
can I tell you when they ask you if they can see it on YouTube, tell them no. We're not
yes.
YouTube thing. We are
Yes.
movie theater good. All
Yeah,
right.
but they're
We're
just
gonna be in movie
curious.
theaters.
Uh-huh. They're just
So
curious. They're
when they
so
ask you next time, please ask them to save up so that they can take their entire family, go to the
exactly.
movies and watch Dream Chaser.
Yeah, that's what I've
Uh,
been saying. But people, they want to see a lot of things are on YouTube right now. So everybody is just excited. They want to know where they can get a glimpse of. There's so much vibe going on, and everybody
Yes.
wants to know how can they what can they see, what can they know, But
yeah.
little by little, everything is going to go unwrapped, and then you get the full picture of the whole thing. I also want to wish, thank you, Shamiza, for having us on tonight. Great program, I must say so if I say myself. And I want to wish each and every one of you a very happy new year to come.
Yes, Happy New Year,
And,
everyone.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, yes.
and yeah, and everybody, may all your dreams, may all your heart's desire
Never
be
stop
fulfilled.
chasing those dreams. And Shamiza, I'm very proud of you once again. I know I can never get tired of telling you this. I'm very proud of you for your movement, for what you're doing, for, you're always interviewing some stars. And I feel like I get to know a lot of people on your platform, and a lot of them has been casted in our film to be extras and background people. And it's actually very joyful, the amount of people that I've come across and connected with because of your show. So continue to do your thing. And I see you taking this very, very far, and always believe in your craft. Thank you.
Thank you, Maria. I feel very emotional listening to you because quite a few members of the cast of Dream Chaser was actually recommended. I actually recommended them, and you loved them after interviewing them, and they went through the process. And I feel honored. What is empowerment without you taking your people with you? And
Exactly.
I feel true empowerment is really building your people up and
Hmm.
putting them out there. And um, being able to do that and to get it out there and get my people out there is very dear and important to me. It's true empowerment, and I love
Definitely.
that. I don't
I
want
just,
to
I
speak
just
about
want
it
to,
more because I'm going to start
It's hard to
crying.
say
But
goodbye, right?
I just wanted to
Ranjit
say,
said Ranjit said he wants Suvir to stay on with them.
I just want to say one more
All
thing.
right.
Everybody who's been asking where you're going to see the movie, people are asking if they're going to be seeing it in Canada and Guyana.
Yes.
It's
It's
going global. It's
yes.
blowing up globally.
Worldwide
So just be on
distribution.
the lookout. All
Yes.
right.
And we will be able to share more details about that in the coming months, guys. We will have different members of the cast on the show and on different platforms throughout here in New York and Guyana and Trinidad. We will have different people coming on and talking about the project. Right now, there is only so much that we can share.
Right.
But look out, keep following us because that's the only way you'll be updated about where the film is going and what is available to you. Jay,
It's hard not to repeat all the positive and wonderful things that were said. All I can say is I'm striving to set the bar high for my team here and for the community, and we should all look forward to doing the same for ourselves and for our families. Just put your best foot forward and keep going.
indeed. We do have a member of the cast who is also a musician, and he will be joining us right now, as a matter of
Randy.
fact. Randy Reckless.
Hey,
Hey, buddy.
how's
Randy,
everyone doing?
welcome,
Good
welcome.
evening, good evening.
Pleasure
Your
having
I,
you.
shades. Can I go get my
I don't.
shades? I want to
No,
go
no,
get
no.
my
Yeah.
I don't.
Look,
shades.
the party
I,
has
I don't.
started.
Hold on. I don't think you're supposed to call his name, right?
Oh,
Oh, wow.
I'm sorry.
Going. Good night to all of you guys here. So here is the undisputed table master. Just
Yes.
want to put that out
Ah,
there. How's everything? How's everyone? Like I said, I've been listening, I've been
everyone's
locked
doing
on.
well.
Thank you for the positive. Thank you for all the positive. And I myself am getting so many questions about this movie, which obviously I don't have all the answers to. So this was very educational to myself as well. And there's so many people that are in the community around the world. We actually were in Canada, and people were actually asking us about that when we actually made the video itself. So I'm hoping
Wow.
in the new year we have so much more to offer them and for
Yes.
them to be a part of. And honestly, there's tons of them that actually be part of it, and all I've done is just give them information, Maria.
Well,
So,
we're still
uh,
accepting
yeah,
submissions for extras and background people. If people are
perfect. So
still interested, they could just go to the website and send us an email,
nice.
dreamchaserthefilm.com.
Thank you, Maria. And again, Maria will post all of the necessary information that you need. We will all, as a matter of fact, give you information on the website, and we should all have that available to you guys. So, regardless of who you follow, you should be able to communicate with us, give your feedback, and also, if you like to be an extra, please reach out to Maria. Maria, I know you have to go. So, good night to you. Good luck in your role, and we love you. We can't wait to see you in action.
Thank you. Thank you. My pleasure.
Thank you for being here. Happy New Year to you and your family.
Same to you guys. Okay, bye.
Uh, Kenneth, before we say goodbye tonight, I do want to get your message to our viewers about your role in the film.
Well, in sticking with the theme and the title of the film, Dream Chaser, we all have a journey, we all have a story, and we should all have a dream. And just keep chasing that dream. Chasing the dream is never easy. We have seen that even in this production. We've had so many ups and downs.
Oh yeah.
Even to start. And Maria has just been at wit's end at times, but she has been so strong and so patient. And everybody else who is in the cast has been so strong and patient. Suvir has been really a rock as well.
Yes.
Chasing the dream is never easy. But if it's worth chasing, it's going to be worth it in the end. So, just keep going for it. Just keep going for it. And we believe, as Caribbean people, we have our own journey. We are proud people. We are unique people. We have great stories to tell. And we cannot wait to tell these stories. So keep chasing those dreams.
Keep chasing.
We're ready for the bacchanal. So
we are.
Let's keep it going.
A great message, Kenneth. And like you said, there's chasing your dreams is never easy. So if you guys are sitting at home thinking that it's easy for any one of us, it's not. You had no experience in acting. I'm also, right now thinking how I'm going to be the best Reshma to you guys. So it takes a lot of dedication. It's going to take a lot of time. But I believe in my dream, and I'm here to give it my best. And hopefully the best is what you guys see, the best Reshma ever. So with that said, good evening to you guys. Thank you for being here. Happy New Year to you and your family. Suvir, if you like, you can stay on. Maria, if you like, you can stay on.
Okay, let's do it for a minute.
Jay, Radhika, Kenneth, I can't wait to meet you guys in person. I met Radhika, and the bacchanal is about to begin.
Yay.
Thank you,
All right.
guys.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye, Kenneth. Bye, Jay. Ready,
Bye-bye.
Love you guys.
Happy New Year.
All right. So here we are, guys. We have the director, the star, and the other star.
Other
Right,
star.
Randy?
Yeah,
New
I'll
music
just-
that's out. Right?
I'll be the super. I'll let Super be the star. I'll be the super.
You be the super. But before we get into it and we get the rest of our, people for tonight, we have some others that we would like to introduce to everyone. We have a message from our sponsors. So stay right where you guys are, have a drink, and we'll be right back.
Gotcha.
Enos Driving School offers training for CDL licenses, including tractor trailers, trucks, and school buses. Just think, with a CDL license, you can have access to thousands of driving jobs at large companies such as FedEx, UPS, MTA, or New York Sanitation. Enos Driving School also offers defensive driving courses and training classes for cars and motorcycles, all taught by their college trained instructors who can even schedule your road test appointments. Inquire about other driving and training packages as well. You might even be qualified for their free CDL training, as they are a certified institution with the New York State Workforce One program. Call Enos Driving School today. They've been serving our community for over 10 years.
All right, welcome back, guys. And I do want to bring in our other guest for tonight. Please welcome Ranji from Den
The superstar.
and Anil. Here we go. Mr. Dunya is here. And
What's
Ranjit.
up, guys?
Hey.
Good
And we
night, good
have
night, good night, good night.
Good night,
good
Good night, good
night.
Anil.
night.
All right,
And
I'm
here
here.
we go. We have Ranji for
Can you hear
full.
me?
We can hear you, Ranji.
Nice.
So tonight we have the cast, right, which is a group of talents of Dream Chaser. And we have talent musicians on the show. And
Correct.
I tell this story all the time, and I don't get sick of telling it. I've always wanted to not play music videos and let people see. I wanted real talents on the show. And this guy, Ranjif, was the one who said to me, we can make that happen. So, Ranjif, I'm forever grateful to you that you said, hey, we'll make that happen. We're not just going to play some Bollywood songs and call it a show. We're going to have real talents in our community be here and show their talent. And from that, when we started a year and a half ago, we have evolved, and so have those musicians. They were seen and known and became noticeable by so many promoters after they were seen on this show. And I'm very, very proud a year and a half later to say, Ranjif, you made this
Mhm.
happen.
Hey, listen, I am proud that I was able to see this baby of yours grow from one or two
A
viewers
thought,
to
an idea.
and a thought and idea correct to where it is today. And I'm super proud to be a part of it. And I'm proud to first of all be on this live with such talent. Like I've been following Suvir since the Mr. Grand, even before that.
I
And
know.
and he is such his spirit, it like emanates through Instagram, so you kind of feel his energy. So I want to say big up to you, brother, for being an inspiration to a lot
Appreciate it.
of the youths out of Trinidad and Tobago, and bringing a positive mindset, a positive thought, and just positivity throughout it. But yeah, we appreciate you, man. And I'm glad you, and not being biased, but you come from Trinidad and Tobago, so it's
I
easy.
know, right? Yeah.
Oh
I,
boy, here we
I
go.
like how I
Mer-
like how you did that. I like how you did that, Ranjif. And
Maria told me I have to behave tonight, so that's why I'm staying still. Otherwise, you would have seen me
I
up in here.
realize, I realize
You
what's
know,
going on here.
and I'll speak for my Guyanese, and when I speak of my Guyanese, I speak of women like Maria, who's taken on a whole different approach to you know the world of movies and getting our people to be a part of it. And she's chosen wisely a group of people who she calls her cast, and they're very talented, they're very dedicated, and Severe, Randy, myself, we're very, very happy and proud to be part of this project. And Maria, we can't thank you enough for taking this
Yep.
on and not
Thank
just
you.
bringing, only your Guyanese people, but you're bringing a mix of people. You're gonna have a Jamaican, you're gonna have a Punjabi, you're gonna have so many different people as part of this project, so we can, reflect on who we are, because we're made up of different people, different cultures, and the
Right.
love
And the
is real.
film,
And
yeah, and the
go ahead.
film is a bridge from one culture to the next.
Yes, and we're representing that in everything that
Mhm.
we do with this movie, Chasing a Dream. And I can't wait. Now, let's talk about you guys just earlier today at 5 o'clock. Actually, you guys just released a new song,
Yes,
collaboration between the three of you.
yes.
And I have to say, I have never been disappointed whenever I hear that there is a collab between the three of you. I look forward to it because I know it's going to bring spice, and it's going to bring, some real Bollywood to us. And I was not disappointed this time again. We
Okay,
featured a
thank you.
song, a part of it, when we started the show, and I had a chance to get a glimpse of it right before the show started. And I have to say, congratulations, another amazing production from the three of you. I know you guys have a great connection. You've been friends for years, and it's just been amazing to watch you guys grow and get better and better each day. Tell us
Thank you.
about it.
Well, just I'm gonna mention this. Maria mentioned something about bridging the gap
Mhm.
between cultures, and that's exactly what these three at the bottom has done when it comes to cultures, but musically. And I'll let Mr. Dunya and Randy kind of go into detail what I mean by that. So
Yeah, firstly, I mean, I'll jump in here. So you also have a Jamaican here representing as well,
There we go.
um,
Yes.
and Guyanese. Shout out to Maria, who I've known since I was in college. I don't know if she remembers
I
me.
remember you. You sang at my house during my dad's funeral.
I sang at your house for your dad's funeral,
Oh,
and also you've taken pictures for me as well. So I
yeah.
going back
Forgot about that.
way, way, way. I'm talking.
Wow.
Well, let's not give away our ages here, but
We ain't doing
shout
that
out
tonight.
shout out to
40
this
years ago.
amazing cast. Again, like it's not only the three of us, me, myself, Ranjiv, and Randy, but I've also been a fan of the three candidates on the top of my screen as well. And I've
Oh,
watched them grow within our community as well and within our cultures. It's not about Jamaican Guyanese or Trinidad or Suriname. It's about honestly, it's about North America. It's about New York City, right? It's also about that because we are a melting pot that is bridging the gap between cultures as well. So shout out to the New York Yankees on my cap as well.
yes.
As far as triple threat goes, I mean, 2022 was an amazing year for the three of us, myself, Ranjiv, and Randy. And I think it was put into play that way because of Triple Threat 1. The love that we received, um, the push, the motivation from a fan base that I don't think any of the three of us even knew that we had, or the influence that we had on youths and kids and the future of tomorrow. That's what motivated us throughout the entire year of 2022. And I know it's winding down and we have about 3 4 days left, but it has just been amazing. And since that love, we decided that we cannot stop. There's no way to stop here. um, Individually we've succeeded in all of our own routes, but together it becomes a threat. And I want to touch on what a threat actually means. And we said this in a post earlier that a lot of people would take a threat as solely negative, but when you're talking about a threat to people, it also influences and enforces your colleagues and comrades within your industry to want to raise the bar and continue to push better and make positive movements within our culture, our community, and for us, our music. So putting us together on a stage or behind a track or a project or collaboration brings that influence and enforces that love and support that we need, as one people. So thank you again and again to everybody. You know Shameeza's words, that is solely what we're looking for. As long as we can continue to make our community and our culture and our people proud, we'll never give up on that. I'll let Randy take over from there.
I mean, I know it's talking about threat. Two people shared the video today and called us triple treat, so I'll take that too. I don't have no problem with that. We'll be a triple treat for all I get too. So
not
as
right
it could be
now.
a
I didn't
triple
get
threat,
it.
or yeah, me neither. But at the end of the day, we could be triple threat or triple treat. But one way or the other, as you said, our product is just going to elevate itself. This project, the three of us were so hard on each other, trying to like eclipse the last one and trying to like go above and beyond. But if we set the ceiling too high, we don't know what we'll do with the next one. So just we'll take a small idea we had, and just work with it. And I mean, two individuals we have to give lots of thanks for is Maha, out of
My
Trinidad
production.
Maha Productions, has always been giving not just us but just the world, the whole industry of chutney, soca, and even beyond that now because he's affiliated with Dolby Atmos. Just great products and great things for the ears to live. The music that comes out of his studio and a lot of studios in Guyana, Trinidad, and around the world, they bring this Christmas season and this holiday season have brought families together. I said we wish we could have released this right before, but as I said, we've all just had hectic schedules, and we've been just trying to make sure our product. But sometimes it's always good to just wait to drop something in the time that we did, because of this actually went down the way it is, because there's a young man out of Canada, and he's definitely a force to be reckoned with coming in the future. His name is Sujay R. He's done some amazing things. I was able to work with him when I did the Dola with Yankee, but man, we walked in there. The three of us literally had a blazer and a shirt, I think, and we're walking in almost the coldest weather in Canada, and we're just looking at this place. We're like, man, can we just take a picture over here? Can we take a video over here? And he just took that idea of us, and he just put us in different spots. And man, when we saw the final product, it was just like, wow, we did this. And all we could remember at that moment, I think, it was worth freezing for. It was worth freezing for.
Absolutely.
most
Wow.
definitely.
Looking at you guys, in the last week, we've actually had two songs that was released by Ranjiv and by Randy. Both amazing songs that you can vibe to, right?
Yeah.
Randy, your song, what's the title of it?
Sir,
Tell
what's
us
the name
about
of
it.
it?
Don't call me name.
I don't want to
Stop
say it.
Go.
So,
Go call it.
so that stop call me name is like a something that I always grew up with, is because it's Chinese people, like I said, they get very agitated when they hear somebody else talk about them, and they have like a finger that kind of way. But the message of that song is that I remember growing up. Listen, if I raise my voice at an elder, man, I was getting it from my mom, my dad, my uncle, the elder itself, and then anyone
Right.
else. If someone outside came home and told my mom I did something wrong, my mom was encouraging them to give me licks on the spot, and I come home and I
Yeah.
get more licks on top of that. But
Yeah.
I've realized in today's world, as it's changing, the generation is just a little more outspoken, and their outspokenness is taken as disrespect. But then on the other flip end of it, the older individuals kind of also don't have a censor themselves, and which agitates the free will and the free speech to kind of act upon themselves. So it was just like kind of song just to kind of say, like, we just have to have a level of respect. The reason the song came about, and this is how it came, is that there was an older lady that she wanted to dress 99 and go to a party, and there was a young girl that was wearing the same exact dress, and the young girl looked nice in the dress. Can't say the auntie looked that nice in the dress either. But because they wore the same dress, I guess the auntie got a little jealous that the young gal looked nice in the dress, and I was like, you know what, this is a good concept for a song, and that's where it went for. I mean, they did have their little words, and I was like, hey,
No.
run with it, but then good.
What I liked about the video is that
Mhm.
you told a story in the video, right? We see a lot of videos. And what I like is I like a story that goes with what you're saying. And you definitely delivered on that. You had the aunties, right?
Mhm.
And you highlighted they were the aunties and they were gossiping in their corner. And here you are approaching them and standing up to them, right? Kind of that's what you were saying. And then, of course, the beautiful Lakshmi was featured in it, and she was asking you, "Are you a big shot? People think that you're a big shot. Is that true?" And I feel we can all, each and every one of us, Severe, Maria, Ranjiv, Anil, and yourself, when you start to be successful in your career,
Yep.
It's the
people
first
do
thing
not
they say.
know how to
Mhm.
judge you and what they say. Oh, then become big shot because they're we can all identify with that. The reality is we're not big shots. We just have things to focus on. And we are more entwined with the things that are important. We don't have time for the small talks and for justifying certain things to people. So we keep it going and we're considered big shots. Is that
I mean,
is
in our hearts, we are big shots still, but we also keep it going. You
I'll
know,
drink to
that's
that?
the thing.
Right.
I don't know how much. I don't know how much bigger you want the shot to get besides me. The biggest shot you ever could get.
in
But
in 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 reality of everything, though, it's like this year, and I'm just putting this out there. This year, as I said, and Alan made a great point. It's like we did receive a lot of a lot of eyes on our radar after we did the first triple threat, because what it did, it just wasn't just the normal. It's no, it wasn't just the normal culture scene that we normally see. We live in New York, as you said, a melting pot. So we're able to display both. For example, this is us that represent our culture, but this is us as a New Yorker or as an everyday person. And then
Right.
throughout the year, I can't say that we didn't get put on the radar for a lot of people. For example, I know did a song with Savita. She's like the leading female vocalist in this
Yes.
industry. I did a song with Raymond, and that's where the whole big shot thing came from. Oh, you do a song with Raymond, right? And then of course, we closed off the year properly with Ranjiv and Ravi B. And I believe that uh I'm not saying that given 5 years ago or stuff like that, we weren't accomplished and stuff, but we were happy to know that, hey, even at the level that those artists are at, they were able to still incorporate us as growing individuals as well to not just say, oh, I'm going to just do a song with you, but to elevate us because that's what each one did individually. And they were
Indeed.
able to recognize the talent that comes out of here. And our job now
Recognition,
is
yeah,
the
that's
same
important, man.
the same way that we're getting the opportunity now is now to look, yo, listen, who's behind us now? Who can we be that person for and bring them up? Because that's what the mission is, a triple threat. It's not to just keep it within us. It's to spread and see, where do we go from here now? Because
Yeah.
I'll tell you this one, I can't speak for the other two, but listen, if we got to do more videos like this, especially we always decide to do one in Nicole, I'm gonna have back pain and joint pain and everything, and I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
know how I can do this. So
Ranjeev,
Yeah,
your
we've
recent
decided.
release, right?
Uh-huh. Hmm.
Uh, it was, I think it was last Friday that was released.
Was it on Friday?
And
Yep, yep,
I
yep.
have to
Friday,
tell you
Saturday.
personally, I had my daughter over and we watched it together on YouTube as you were releasing it. And
Right.
we're very proud. We're
Thank
very
you.
excited because we saw something that was different. We love the vibe between you and Ravi and the entire crew. I thought it was different. It was unique in its own way. And the song was pretty good. I mean, we played that song at our party later that night.
For sure.
My daughter reminded me only about 30 times, and we all danced to it. And I let everyone in all my guests know that this was my friend Ranjiv's song, and they're going to be playing
Oh,
it at their parties. But
thank you,
um,
thank you.
what was the inspiration behind this new song, and how
Uh,
does this song how do you put it? Because again, I have seen you when you dropped I Love Daru. I called you, I said, Ranjiv, this is so not like you, right? And this again is not so
Not
like you,
like me. Yeah,
but I do want to point out it's important as
yeah.
an artist for us to be different and put things that we're not comfortable with and make it our own. And that's exactly what you did with this song and with I Love Daru. As an artist, how does that make you feel?
Stepping out of my comfort zone is really the most important thing. I would advise any artist to do, because if you stay in that comfort zone, you don't know your full potential, right? You don't know your full potential, your creativity, your vocal ability, singing on the same key for years and years and years. You don't know if you could sing on one note higher or two notes higher. So it's always great to like step out of that box. And try to do things differently. I Love Daru was written between myself, Mr. Dunya. He brought the melody to me a year before, prior to that, and it was just something that we wanted to sing about something fun. We wanted to bring a new kind of fresh idea, rum but love at the same time. Um, um, I wouldn't say necessarily it's a fresh new idea, but it's a fresh new face singing it, right? So
Yes.
um that was that. This song with Ravi, as in many songs that have been written that has been huge hits, it always is written in casual conversation. Like, for example, I'll be having a conversation with Randy or Suvir and be like, yo, Suvir, boy, I see this boy going on the road. I feel he going by his sneaky link,
Uh-huh.
And a light will go off like just in conversation. A light went off in Ravi head. He was like, "Yo, what you just say?" I say, "Sneaky link." He say, "That's like a popular term," and I say, "Well, actually, it getting popular now. Like people starting to say it. I've seen like it in the urban world, like in the hip hop community. It's a huge saying." He said, I really like that to know. So we drive into Schenectady, which is a 3-hour ride, and an hour into our ride, this conversation comes up. He gets the idea, and by the time we get an hour and a half to 2 hours into our ride, the complete song was written. So that's how that song was written, and we just kind of bounce ideas off of each other. So this song was really written in just casual conversation, wasn't meant to portray my life or Ravi life or anybody's life. Anybody who really knows Chutney from before I was even born knows that Chutney is all about storytelling. It's folk
Yeah.
song. It's almost like a folk song. It's comedic. It's just fun and things to laugh at. It doesn't necessarily mean that if I sing about a sneaky link, all the people who listen to my song must go and do sneaky link, and that's what I encourage in. You understand?
Well,
If
speaking
I
of
sing
that,
about
I
rock,
mean, when
yeah,
when Kanchan say like "Umina Raja," like
yeah,
I want my husband and family to know," nobody
yeah.
got upset about that,
Oh
right?
no, but they got upset
But
when
basically,
Ranjiv sang sneaky link though. What I'm saying.
Can
I
I?
mean,
Can
she
I?
said what she said, and many people love that song, and it's still
That's what
a
I'm.
song that if you put it on right now, all the
And this is
aunties
what
will be
drives me
dancing to it,
Can,
crazy.
and
This
the
is what.
uncle.
But
can
this
I
is what. And I'm.
piggyback on something that Ranjiv is saying as well? So this is bringing everything together, right? We're talking about the cast of Dream Chaser. We're talking about all of these individuals on here that are growing together, or that have grown together. We also, Randy touched on the fact that our kings and queens of our industry, our small niche industry, have recognized myself, Ranjiv, and Randy this year, and we've had our own collaborations. But what's next? Randy said, right? Like,
Mhm.
what do we do with the platform that we've built? And I think part of stepping out of our comfort zone that Ranjiv and you, Shamiza, have mentioned is saying the things that people relate to and that go through on a daily basis, but are too afraid to say.
Yes,
Part of our platform is doing that for people. Now, that doesn't mean that's the life that we live, but this is
right.
things that are relative, that are on a daily basis. And you made an excellent point yourself, Shamiza. Like, it, if we step out of our small little niche industry, it's always about bringing a positive message, right? But if we step out of our small little music industry and we look at the broader picture, these are things that are talked about right now, recently, in recent times, and in the past, several different artists. But depending on the caliber of where that artist is, it's taken in a different way. So I
Yeah.
feel like, that being said, I support 100% what my brother and my brothers are talking about. Those are two different unique concepts,
Oh man.
and they brought a fresh new face and feeling to it, as did I in our triple threat part
For
two as
sure.
well,
For
right? I,
sure.
I said in my verse, I said that, you know, there's snakes in the grass out here, and they laugh in your face and act all lovey-dovey, but they're not necessarily genuine, and you have to be
True.
aware of that as well. So these are things that
Indeed.
people think and feel on a daily basis but are too afraid to say.
I agree. I do want to highlight a couple of our viewers who were saying Bibi Baka says that, but some of these chutney songs actually turn out to be true in real life. I think, like you said, it's just it's there, it's happening. It's being real about it, right? And
Listen,
that's why there's Get Real with Shamiza. We can be real about things that's happening out there, but we refuse to talk about it because it's too taboo or because our values and tradition does not
yeah.
allow it. We need to be real about it because we
I
want our future generation to
I
be
don't know about
comfortable with who they are.
I don't know about the two of them, but my name is Reckless, right? So I'm gonna live by that.
Yeah.
I do want to
I'm
shout
a,
out
I'm a,
Sunil
I'm a,
Ravi
live, I'm a
Sood.
live that. Yeah, I saw something else coming.
Yeah, I said too.
I want to shout
Listen,
out
it,
Sunil
yeah,
is joining us, and what an amazing guy. He
Yes, he
says that
is
he
very
wants to be
talented.
sneaky link now,
What's up, brother?
and yeah, sure, go for it if that's what you want. Um, Maria, as a woman who has bring to our industry. The movie is going to incorporate music. You're going to have songs in there. How do you feel about the world of chutney music that we have right now and what the movie will be bringing? Like, what do you have anything in there that's going to incorporate who we are as a people with our music?
Well, as far as music, we haven't gotten to that part as yet, but I would like to definitely would like to include these guys. Well, Randy's already a part of it. We've been trying to get Randy forever. I don't know what it will take to get him on board, but
Thanks for the
you know,
pitch, Shameeza.
definitely.
I appreciate you.
No, I mean,
Well,
Yeah, but
like I
who's to say
know
I wasn't already part of my set? Like,
yeah, you're
All
already
right,
part of it. I
all
mean,
right, Randy. God, I just want
now,
my own
the
recognition.
most important question of the night, guys. Do we have a video that Suvir will be in the near future? A
well,
music
Wait,
let's
wait,
let,
video.
let's
let me
yeah.
bring it up. So Shamiza's first sentence was like, I am not disappointed with you guys at all. My first remark was, I'm so disappointed I'm not in it. So I want to bring that up right now. You know, I
Well,
didn't fly I
Look
didn't
what I
fly
have
all the way
done.
here to wait on the three of y'all to now have to watch y'all. I think that's unfair. I ready for the cold. Look at my jacket. Look, I'm ready.
well, listen.
Kiana,
This. Oh, go ahead.
what
Go ahead,
happened,
Julie.
right?
Go ahead.
What happened was, right?
What have I
This
called?
this video that with the three of we was shot in Toronto, and what happened? We hear you do have your Canadian visa, now, so we didn't want to ask you and bother you know. We didn't want to make you go through all that trouble and go and get.
I would have crossed
Not,
a border for
not,
you.
not only
I would
that,
have crossed the
not
border for
only
you.
Seven
that, but
seas.
we were
Seven
I
already
would have
seas he would
crawled
have
underneath.
crossed.
I would have
Hannah,
crawled
severe.
underneath if I had
The,
to.
Hannah, the God
Swim
honest
through
truth
the
is
Niagara Falls to
we
you.
we were
And that's all you
already
could tell me?
going on the triple threat brand that did very well, and we knew that we wanted to include you, but if we included you, we would have to make it a quadruple threat, and
no, we
that would
don't do
mess
that.
up
Oh,
the
I,
whole
I
thing,
like
right?
that, and
Never.
I'm looking
Listen,
forward to
Never.
it.
That's
I had
not
the
Never.
part of
perfect
that.
idea. I had the perfect idea. I was just gonna step out, sing, and let him lip sync. Now it's a normal thing. Lip syncing is popular these
Yeah,
days.
yeah, yeah,
So
All
let
I
definitely.
him
needed
lip.
to do was walk in the back like a pigeon or something. I didn't have to do much.
Let me tell you something. I don't care what anybody say. You see the top half of the panel here with these three. You guys are your own triple threat as well. Okay, so
Oh,
maybe you should be the
Maria?
actors and
listen.
actresses for our
I don't
next.
know what it is. I don't know what all you guys are saying, but the only reason why I didn't reach out to Suvir is because there's no way that somebody with better hair can be in a video with me. I gotta get my
Oh,
hair on
that's
that
true
level
too.
before I
That's
can
true
come
too.
to you. Right?
What are you
That's why
talking
we're in a
about?
hat right
I'm
now.
in
I
the video
agree,
with
I
you,
agree,
man.
I
What are you
agree.
saying,
You
man?
guys
You
all
forgot
have
my hair,
your
Anna?
hats on.
But you
You
know,
said it, not me.
to backtrack a bit to what y'all are saying, and I think beside triple threat, you could look at yourself as like the new generation of like chutney singers, because I also look at it from that point of view. You know, I told people, like, people ask who I look up to, and then I'll call like Raymond, Ravi, and these people, and then they will be like, "Oh, how you look up to these guys?" I'm like, "Yeah, because I saw what it was from when they now started to where they are now, and it's similar to you guys' journey, you know." And similarly with my content that I put out there, is the same. Like the tanties and the uncles, they're not welcoming because they're frightened of that new
Yeah,
burst of
very
energy.
true.
You
Mm-hmm.
understand?
Yeah.
And they're
Yeah.
not accustomed to it. And which is amazing that the Dream Chaser film actually ties into that, because my role, I'm asking my dad to go do something that he doesn't believe I need to do. And you will see it. And I believe what you all are doing, it's tough. And I understand it's tough because I can relate to how tough it is. But if you all continue with it, and 5 years, 10 years down the line, it'll be fruitful. So just continue with it, guys. I
Right.
support you 100%.
Thank you,
Appreciate that,
Well
brother.
brother.
said, Severe. You guys have
Means
to
the
have
world.
him now. After that speech that he just gave,
Yeah,
he deserves to be.
that's a
He
After
day.
that
can
speech,
get over the
especially.
rivers and the highways and all these things to be in one of those videos, guys. Like he said, even if he's like a pigeon in the back, just get him in there, all right?
Depending
We're
on how
we're
Okay.
long you're
looking
here
forward to
for,
that next
I
project.
have a nice project for you for Valentine. So depending on how long you're here for,
Oh,
let's do it, Papi.
That
oh my
sounds like a
gosh.
plan.
We're
All
making
right.
history in all different aspects here
Yes.
tonight, guys. We couldn't do this show tonight and not have you guys sing, even though my voice, which I was told don't ever
Oh, God.
sing, they'll pay me to stop singing. I wouldn't be doing the singing tonight. I'm going to leave it up to you guys. I know that your recent collaboration means a lot to the three of you, and we cannot be more happy than to have you here, but to hear you sing. So
Yes, sing,
please,
sing,
whenever
sing.
you're ready, I am ready.
I feel like I gotta reach out to somebody and ask them for a Buckley's or something.
But I have
am
the
My
currently.
mom
perfect.
got some.
I don't know if you guys saw all night. I've been sipping on this, and it's
Yeah,
like a
what's that?
traditional
It's
kind.
Buckley's.
It's not Buckley's. It's You guys
Rum
know.
punch.
You know what high wine is, right? High
Mm-hmm.
wine.
Punch.
Yeah. Oh,
So
So weird.
punching.
You brought that for her?
I So I
Can you
have been sick for
can
the
you
last
email
few
me?
days.
Can you email me some of that real quick?
I can actually make it for you. It's
Nice.
basically parts of lemon, high wine, and salt combined to give me a nice little. So my voice and the congestion just
Nice
thing.
little
It's a
hangover.
remedy that I learned many years ago. I've actually grown up all four kids on this, even though they're here in the US. This is what I give them when they're not feeling well, and it does the job. No doctors. So I use it myself, and I'm very, very happy and proud to say that's my remedy for congestion, cold.
Okay.
I didn't know how tonight was gonna go because I was feeling so terrible, but here I am, and we're almost through it. But we have to hear you sing. So whenever
You
you guys
look
are
great,
ready,
and I hope you're feeling better. Randy, you should give them a piece of your song. Ranjiv, you
Yeah, yeah.
should give them a piece of your
yes,
song as well.
yes, and then we can do the three
Yeah.
of you guys. And Sophia will be in the
Ever hear
background
people?
doing his little
So
thing.
here, you're gonna be a little pigeon in the back, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
Okay.
Maria, cheer him on. I'll cheer him on.
Yay. Yay for the
Ever
pigeon.
hear people talking about you and make you wonder what you really do to them because you can't remember? They're acting good in front of your face, behind your back a different case. Time we tell them off and put them in their place. So here, tell them.
Now you go ahead.
Oh,
You go
me?
ahead. I won't take. You do your
You
song.
could
Your song
you
justice.
could just say it. Okay. Tell them stop calling me name and remind them that I don't play games. Tell them stop calling me name and remind them that I don't play games. I guess what if they call you a name is because maybe they might, you might be accusing them that there's a sneaky link, right? So, GB, what you gonna tell them?
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that. I like that it
A sick, a
incorporated.
sick, a sick. Sneaky link is a sneaky link up. I could be a secret, long as you could keep it. Make sure your mouth hush hush and it go be perfect. Sneaky link is a sneaky link up. Sneaky link is a sneaky link up.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Nice guys.
Severe. How are you feeling with this, man?
Well, to be honest, I can't wait to meet them in person and then sing it. I have so much ideas already to,
He just wrote his own lyrics.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
Oh,
Nice.
did
Nice.
that happens all the time, So
Yeah, man.
yeah, I can't wait.
listen. I'll let you guys take all his ideas, get him in the video. You guys can make me the pigeon. Just have me on the side. I'll just like dance around with like, some branches or something. Just put me back there and you guys take him fully. Is that good, Maria? We're good with that?
Great. Yes. Let's do it.
Yes. Severe, you will be full part of the video. I'll sit in the background. Just, run around a little bit like a
I know we lost
volleyball.
we lost the bench. The bench belongs to only Suvir now. We lost the bench.
Yeah.
I know. And
Right, so let's hear the song from the three of you all now. Let's
yes,
see.
let's do
All right,
that.
pun, start. 1, 2.
Yeah, so I mean, it started with Anil,
Ranjiv.
And Randy.
and that went to Anhoni ko honi kar de honi ko anhoni ek jagah jab jaba ho tino Anil, Ranji,
Ranjiv.
And Randy.
and now we have Goro ki na kalo ki duniya hai dil walo ki Goro ki na
गोरों की ना कालों की
Yeah, man.
दुनिया है दिल वालों की
हंस के जिए हंस के मरे दिल जैसे दिल वालों की हो
Ho Goro ki na
गोरों की
kalo ki duniya hai
दुनिया
dil walo ki
Wow. Yes.
Thank you.
as I was saying, I think I was having a small conversation with I think my sister earlier. There's a part in the song when you guys get to watch it in my rap piece. It does that whole face thing. We're actually gonna try to see if we can throw it up as a maybe a TikTok challenge or something like that. We want to see how everyone does all their craziness. Who knows, we might have Rajiv create one, and then they're gonna do it with him.
I might get slapped up and
Now,
you know me, I'm famous on TikTok right now, so leave me alone. Leave me alone, please.
we're very close to 2023. We just have a few days left in 2022, guys. And again, it's been an amazing year for most of us. We have learned so much, we have experienced so much, we've seen the true colors of many people in our lives. And 2023 is a year that we have learned, we've experienced, we've grown. And for me, I am taking it with the best that I have to offer, learning from all the experiences that I've had in 2022. What are you guys looking forward to in 2023?
Well,
Um,
before everyone chimes in though, I just want to make sure. I don't know if Anna's gonna let this out the bag or not, but you know what's so funny? We still had one more song to release for the year, and
Oh,
we still had one more song to release for the year. Unfortunately, when we actually thought about it, it was like, listen, I mean, it's great to release all this music, but guess what? We release everything right now. We can. I'm gonna let Anna maybe chime in on that if you want to.
Yeah, we have to
But
space it out a little bit. I don't want to give no hints. One thing that I've learned in 2022 and since developing in music videos and music in general is unless I have a final product in my hand, I'm not even mentioning anything to the public because I don't like delivering on unfulfilled promises, or not delivering, I should say. What I look forward to in 2023. 2023 is my golden year. I was born on the 23rd. It is the only year that my wife, my daughter, and me can celebrate all of our birthdays on one date. My wife's birthday is July 14th. I was
okay.
born on the 23rd. My daughter was born on the 7th. So 7/14/23 is going to be very, very special for us.
Awesome.
Um, I'm looking forward to watching my daughter grow. She's going to be 9 months next week.
Congrats.
I'm Thank you very much. I'm looking forward to a lot more great quality music and productions. 2022 was a statement year. I say 2023 is a takeover year.
Hmm.
Um, and we're taking over by raising the bar of our quality in our music, our culture as a people. I'm looking forward to Dream Chaser in
Yes.
2023. And I'm just looking forward to collaborating with my people once again and uplifting our culture overall.
Well
yeah.
said. Well said.
Beautiful.
Uh, Ranjiv?
2023 is going to be pretty much a continuation of 2022, but times 10.
Yeah.
Um, I really stepped out again, as you understood in our previous conversation that I stepped out of my comfort zone in 2022 with I Love Daru, and then Mehuna going to Guyana shoot the video. That collab with Tony Cuts is doing like magnificent. It's beyond what we expected. Was a Bollywood cover. If you didn't get a chance, Suvir or Maria, check it out. It's called Mehuna,
We have
with
seen
Tony
it.
Cuts out of Guyana.
Mhm.
But I got a chance to work with different videographers this year. I just worked with a brand new one last week, shooting with Triple Threat. Then I worked with another brand new videographer, I shot working with um, Ravi B. And then I worked with Keon Hector out of Guyana,
Mhm.
exceptional. So next year I want to work with all these guys again. And I just want to bring again, like Anil saying, like the content quality must be above and beyond, um, and we'll just continue to represent to our best ability. Um, these things cost money. We'll do as much as we can afford. At the end of the day, we would love to go and fly in a spaceship and go to the moon and come back and shoot a video, but eh, you know the
Too
way we
much.
budget set up, the way my
Checking the
checking account,
savings.
yeah, the way my checking account set up, checking the savings. So
Mhm.
we'll do our best to represent well and again to our best ability. And again, congratulations to Dream Chasers,
Thank
Maria,
you, Rajiv.
Suvir, my sister Ria.
Yes,
Um,
she's
I
great.
was
Thank
I was
you.
thank you for having her, and I'm glad she can be a great asset to
Oh,
your
she's amazing. I can't
movie.
wait to tap into
Yeah,
her talent pool and see
right.
what she got. I see a lot of potential.
Yeah, because I
Yeah.
mean, before she was like, "You think it's something I could do?" I was like, "I mean, I didn't know I could sing, but look at me
Exactly.
now."
You don't know
You know
unless you
what I mean?
try, right?
Yeah, so try.
Yeah.
So I'm glad she worked out well, and she's like again an asset to your movie and to your
Absolutely.
production, and to the rest of the cast, man. Good luck. I look forward to sitting down with some popcorn and watching this movie. If not,
Oh yes.
watching myself as well as some part of
Ahem,
this movie.
ahem,
I'm still
ahem.
waiting
Yeah,
for that phone
Drop it in there,
back.
bro.
And to you, Shameeza, thank you for a wonderful year again, a wonderful season of great programming
Yes.
and educational, fun, bringing awareness to a lot of things like
Yes.
again that people don't want to talk about, specifically mental health and domestic violence. Thank you for bringing that to light. We appreciate you for that, and your
Yeah.
platform is definitely worth way more than a lot of people value it, and I know you know the value, and you know I know the value. So
indeed. And
We
God
we
bless
know
you,
the
and
value.
Asif as well, you know.
thank
So
you.
Sure.
big up to
Absolutely.
Asif in the
He's
background.
back here, is
Tell
in
him
the
don't cry.
back
Tell him
here,
don't
just
cry.
smiling. Just
Tell him don't shed a tear. Tell him I got him. Tell him don't shed a tear.
we got it.
Yeah. But thank
Severe
you.
in 2023. What are you looking forward to?
Well, I think I could just add to what these guys have been saying here, and you could feel the positive energy that's been in the room so far. So all you want to do is you want to continue to meet like-minded people like that. And as Maria say, like when she was looking for someone to play her role, it was like it's almost like she gone to the dregs now. It's like the bottom of the barrel. She wasn't finding anybody. But I was like, hey, save the best for last, right? So
Yeah.
at the end of the day, what it comes down to is God kind of puts things in a way that when you end up meeting with people that carry the same wavelength, the same energy as you, the only thing you could look forward to is growing to greater heights. And I'll say, just even in this little brief meeting here with you guys, I could feel it already, and the potential that we have together by just supporting each other. That's without collaboration. Just with supporting each other, we're gonna reach very far. So imagine what could happen when we collaborate and then make that magic really happen. I look forward to meeting many more like-minded individuals like that, and just blessings and blessings upon blessings, and just to continue to be grateful for everyone around me, and that's mostly it.
Thank you, Severe. And indeed, Maria, we do need to set up a meeting where we can meet all of the musical artists and get them to meet the cast of Dream Chaser. Maria, what are you looking forward to in 2023?
A lot of great things. Obviously, 2022 for me has been the most fruitful year. I've laughed more than I've cried, which is for sure. It's been one of the best year, maybe the best years of my life. So I'm putting all of my expectations into 2023 in hopes that it's the best year to bring a lot of dreams alive, like especially my film Dream Chaser. That's pretty much like the biggest project that I've ever worked on. So I know 2023 it's going to be an amazing year, and I'm looking forward to having all of you on this journey with me to share what I've come up with, to bring that story alive. And I'm looking forward to working with Randy. Of course, Randy has been a part of my craft for a very long time. And like Anil said, we go way back. I even forgot the time that I took his photos. I just remember him singing at my dad's funeral, and I remember him adding a lot of light to that very dark and hurtful moment. He was there, and his voice was always, always amazing. I remember supporting Ranjiv during my early teenage years with my camera at Club Tobago as he used to
Sure.
take the stage there. Those
Wow,
were the
Club
days. And I feel
Tobago.
like these guys are the reason why I'm sitting here today, because these are the people who gave me opportunities to go places and take pictures of them to build my portfolio. So it's rather special. And
Definitely.
it would be an honor to have you guys, some part of the film. Ranjiv, you know
Oh,
that I've been after you since 2021 to be a part of the film. Since the beginning of
yes.
the screenplay, you know that because
Yeah,
I've
we
always
wanted to be
connected
here.
with you. I thought that you're a wonderful, wonderful artist.
Thank
You
you.
should be, I don't know, I feel like you're unrecognizable when it comes to that stuff. I feel like you deserve a lot more because not only is your voice prominent, like I heard you sing at a big capacity with like a lot of people, filled out a crowd, and like I've heard you take the stage, and like what I hear there, it's like mere blessing. Like your talent
Thank
is
you.
really, really impeccable. And
Much
to know where
appreciated.
you've started, to see where you've come now, I'm very proud of you to know that you
Thank
didn't
you.
give up. And I always
Yeah.
encourage people to stick to their craft and believe in their dreams. And I'm glad that you never gave up. So
Thank you.
it's
Thank you. I
awesome.
appreciate that. Thank you for recognizing that as well.
Of course.
Actually, Maria, remember when I had reached out to you for photos to do a photo shoot?
Yeah, I
It's
remember.
actually Ranjiv that had recommended you to me. So
Okay.
somehow we're all connected
Connected
and
somehow.
we
Yes.
have ways. I'm
Connection.
happy that tonight we were able to find those ways and connect with each other on a different level. But most importantly, I'm looking forward to 2023. There's so
It's
many
gonna be
good
great.
things that had come out of 2022. And I look forward from my experience, from what I've learned, to move forward, staying positive, and to continue to empower my people. You either believe in it or you don't. The process is simple. You have to stay positive. You have to believe in yourself. You have to keep moving. And while you're doing it, if you can take a few people, empower them, life
Mm-hmm.
can only
Keep
get
them
better.
wings to fly.
Exactly. So, with that said, guys, I'm always here for each and every one of you. And I'm so excited for what each and every one of you will bring
Thank you.
through your voice or through your career to offer to our
Thank you.
community. Thank you guys
Thank
so
you.
Thank
much
you.
for everything that you
Thank
do.
you.
Congratulations, good luck, and continue to shine. We can only move forward, we cannot go backwards. In everything that we do, we're always going to have a few negative. But when you do have those negatives, think about all the positive. You may have a few thousand people who follow you and love you for who you are. Don't think about the five who just will always be that way.
Well
Focus on
said.
the higher number. With that said, Happy New Year to each and every one of you.
Happy New
Continue
Year,
Thank
to
you.
shine.
guys, and to
Happy
I
New
love
Happy
Year.
New
all of
Year.
you
you
guys,
guys.
and I can't wait to be in 2023 with each and every one of you.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so
Likewise.
much.
Thank you.
Gotcha.
Good
Thank
All
you,
the
night to
guys.
best,
all our
Happy New
everyone.
Year to
viewers.
everyone.
Good
Bye,
night to all our
guys.
Happy New Year.
viewers and to everyone for being here this evening. It was a pleasure. This is the
Thank you.
end of season 5 of Get Real with Shameeza. There is more to come.
Season 5.
There's so
Wow.
much more that we have to bring. We have stories to be told, and we can't wait to share those stories with you. Until next time, I love you guys. Stay positive, be real about who you are,
Yes.
and keep going.
Bye, mommy. I love
Bye.
you.
Bye,
You
everyone.
guys.
Bye,
Bye.
Mommy Julie. Bye,
Yes.
Rihanna.